Man, podcast rooms be looking so comfortable, bro. Like, I love when I watch me a nice podcast where the host got a hoodie on and in the background got a couple plants and you just feel that aesthetic. It just sets the mood, not just sonically, audio wise, but also visually. I don't know, I just be wanting to jump into the podcast, bro. Like just jump into the screen and just sit with them and I be feeling like and I know they made that aesthetic and the visual like that on purpose so you can be more intertwined and intrigued in the podcast. But like, bro, I don't know. It's just something about a podcast where the host got a hoodie on and it's just real calm and it's 12 o'clock p.m. in the afternoon and they're discussing trauma back and forth and then they're opening up new segues and saying some powerful quotes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Does anybody else just put on a podcast to be in the background or to go to sleep to? Like you just put it on. You're not even watching. Like you listening, but you in and out. But then you just got it on. It just sets the mood, man. And these are my intrusive thoughts now, but like I wonder how many people have like had sex during a podcast while the podcast was playing, and then like after y'all done, like y'all just hop back into the podcast and start watching it again. I've never done that, but I can imagine that a lot of people have probably had sex while the podcast was in the background. Which brings me to another random thought, like setting the mood. Like one time I did put a podcast on, I think before I did the do, but then I think you haven't lived until you put on healing frequencies before to set the mood, just for the background noise. Just put on the healing frequencies, you know what I'm saying? Then you do your thing. Yeah.